Hey, good morning, everyone. We are looking from about 200 feet up in Gina from that radio tower camera, and we are seeing some fog off in the distance, actually, and I'm time-lapsing it. I was hoping to have that done by the time I came on live here, but it's going a little slower than usual. It's a huge file, so it's still loading. I'll have that up later. Looking cool, though, and I'm assuming this time-lapse will be cool because that stuff has totally changed in the last few minutes. So just to watch the clouds kind of floating around, changing all that stuff, that's what we like to do. Looking on the horizon here in Alexandria, you can also see some pretty scary looking clouds. Again, that's just the low clouds and fog. 64 degrees, dew point is 62. So it is foggy in spots here. You can see how kind of splotchy it is when we try to make a map out of it all. Visibility is ranging from nothing in Baton Rouge up to 10 miles in Faraday and Natchitoches, but you can see between Baton Rouge and Faraday looking pretty rough there. So don't take this as absolute, we're going off of like several observations here. We're not going off of constant, every mile observations. This stuff's going to change quickly. But just to show you here that these visibilities are going to be varying quite a bit over short distances. We also have some showers and a couple of storms up north, a little bit stronger here. That's where they actually have a low risk for maybe a severe storm or two. Closer into home here, we're not seeing too much. We do have a little lightning popping with this one moving in toward Mansfield. There you go. It's tough to see, just a couple of those. Good morning, everyone. Hey, yeah, I see the good mornings and I like them all. All right, we have scattered showers coming on in. This is going to swing through probably between noon and 2 here in Alexandria, obviously a little sooner out there toward Toledo Bend, and this will finish off down around Opelousas and over toward Natchez, Mississippi later this afternoon. Going to be a quick hit, going to be a high chance for rain with low amounts now, and it's not going to last a long time. 62 degrees, your temperature outside right now. We're cooler than yesterday by a few degrees. Those dew points matching the temperatures in many cases, and that's why we have the fog out there. So dew points in the 60s for most of us. You can see this front that's going to be coming on in from the northwest. Convergence is not crazy along that front. That's why we're not seeing a lot of thunderstorm activity with this, but we do have enough to see a few storms. And then that nice northerly flow pumping right down the delta, northeasterly flow. That means we're going to see some cooler temperatures on the way in. So you see this looks ominous with the lightning and all that. Maybe a rumble or two of thunder. You could hear thunder, so we're going to leave the lightning in there, but this does not look like it's going to be a major issue for today. It also looks like we're going to see these scattered storms just kind of coming through by 1 p.m. We're going to see that, and then we kick it on out of here. Clouds are going to be pretty rambunctious overhead, it looks like, over the next couple of days, and then things do clear out by Friday for the most part. Just some high-level moisture out there, but much cooler, so we are excited about all that for sure. Here is your severe outlook. Nashville, Knoxville, maybe down toward Tupelo. Could see a couple of severe storms out there today, but nothing here in our area. We're looking for mainly rain chances on the high end, but totals on the low end from hardly anything down south. But in our area, I think most of us probably see between like 1/10 and 1/4 of an inch. And we needed a break on the rain. We've seen so many of these systems overachieve lately. It's nice to see that we have one that is underachieving, even though, again, we could hear a few rumbles of thunder out there. And I think we could, most of us will at least see some rainfall. After that, we're going straight into plenty of sunshine, cool days, chilly mornings, and then rain chances try to return around next Tuesday, which today's Wednesday. That's Christmas Eve. Yeah, we're looking like we have a little something coming in there. But again, everything leading up is looking great, and we'll be fine-tuning that Christmas Eve and Christmas Day forecast as we get closer. Still looks really hot, and yes, we're already looking ahead toward January. Whoops, thought I put myself back up. Looking already toward January 1st there. So it is going to be a warm start to the year. Looks like New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, going to be pretty warm, and there is the possibility, we're at least looking at some hints for some storm systems that are going to come through here in that like 9 to 12 day range. So if that happens, possibly some storms out of it, but way too far out there to get any details just now. So that's it for me for today. Have a wonderful Wednesday. I will be back here live tomorrow morning, Thursday morning. We'll talk about things, see what we have going on. But for today, we have a cold front coming through, and we need it. We need a few days where it cools off. It's been silly lately. All right, guys, I'll see you tomorrow morning. Have a wonderful day.